Alright, I'm gonna get the stream started here. Let's see. Oh boy.
And off it goes.
Ugh. Curious how much fuel that thing might have, but that's alright.
Yes.
Obnoxious little device.
All I have is a medic.
Though I don't know what's worse, that or the damn wind. Double checking this just to make sure I have everything I need here. That's all set.
You want me to grab the... 1 second, I gotta clear.
How much AT do they have right now?
As you would want it, but the one thing I want to make sure you have is a Trivex SATCOM antenna with a UTV that'll let you control the satellite.
I want you to stick onto Hammer's
And then
front until you see someone go
Got
down.
some leadership, or not leadership, med terms from the
Huh.
medical box.
One step back.
Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, you want me to grab it?
Oh great, it's doing the thing again.
Yeah.
Someone who can grab a UTV, put it in her backpack, it's giving me the same issue. I can't grab one.
What do you need?
Universal tactical.
Hammer, you run 2 IC if I go down.
I'm gonna call that down and say, hey, let's make sure we have like 2 AT gunners just to be safe. How you doing, Gondor? Alright, so TLDR, this is a new community that I've been working with ever since they splintered from another one. We will
After that?
Phoenix signing in, ready
give
for
it
briefing.
2 weeks and then I'll start advertising for them. They just need to kind of get their foot on the door.
I'd say that's about as much as we can.
Command radio check.
Yeah, good check.
Alright, do you have anything you want to give for the brief, or do you just want me to...
I'll give a brief. What I will say is, let's make sure we have at least one thing of AT per squad for the amount of stuff. AA rockets as well would be really, really great. After you get that situated, I will come down and give you a brief.
Roger that.
Busy, Gondor, but, you know, doing my best.
A lot of AT rockets, both AT and AA.
I can't even begin to tell you, like, the sheer amount of work that has gone into this. But, you know, hopefully it'll work out. Or it won't. At least I'm having fun with it. What are you happy about, Ian? What do you got?
He's my 2 IC, so if I go down, he can pick up radio.
You know, I should probably have some civilians at the spaceport, now that I think about it.
Oh, that's fine.
Ah, if I feel... Ah, no, I got a second.
Ready for orders. Awaiting orders. Standing by.
So if it's going that way, I guess what?
Let me make an announcement real quick, actually. Alright, guys, real quick, lock it up. Lock it up.
But as you can hear, they're still getting themselves organized.
Yourselves, you'll see stuff in right. You see over logistics, supply pods, and support pods, and vehicle pods. They do not touch them without asking your squad lead first. Emergency supplies is literally what it sounds like.
Get
It
that
is emergency
tucked
supplies for your
away.
personal supplies,
Global
gives you ammo
set
and
should
medical
be.
for what you
Yep.
have in your
Cool.
kit. Do not use them without talking to squad leads first, please. These are for us while we're in testing phases, getting everything, our feet off the ground. So while we don't have aviation in the air, Zeus still might be able to bring us an actual resupply.
Next
box
month on the 4th.
instead of us using these. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Control windows.
That would be next Saturday. No, next Sunday, right?
I tried to make sure we're even.
Hey Razor, how you doing? Gondor, DM it to me. We'll talk in DMs. If it's... Yeah, I still have plenty of time. We can make a mission real quick. Just shoot me another message in DMs. I've gone through so much stuff in the past few weeks. I can get back to getting oriented on that, and I can bump something out this weekend. Totally. I think I vaguely remember the conversation we had. just shoot me a message on Discord, and then after, not just this, but I have a DayZ stream to do after this, I'll look into it. I should have, yeah, no, I'll have time this weekend. Mainly Sunday evening, that'll be some good dev time. Razor, we good in like an hour and a half to do DayZ? I'll probably take like a 15-minute break, and then let everyone slaughter me.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Okay, we are now ready for the brief.
Is this a strange ERP?
Yes, Sven. Thanks for a 35-month resub, buddy. I'll speak about that in a second. Hope you keep joining the Ops Bro. Hope you get a nice kick out of this. Hope everything's going well for you. All right. There's too many humans in front of me. Someone put them in the back where they belong. All right. Either way. For those of you that didn't read the... I don't care what humans say. Anyway. Sorry, I have to be professional here. For those of you that didn't read the brief, I will be brief with how I brief you. We're here because a group of ERCS sent a distress signal, and since we haven't been tasked yet with our main assignment from the Citadel, we decided to answer it. They're friendly to us. We might as well return the favor and maintain relations. From what we were able to gather from the distress signal, they are contracted to hold this island in the archipelago group on the top left, which is our operating area here. That is a strip mine. The strip mine has 3 major areas: the mine itself, a storage facility, and then a spaceport to control the flow of the goods in and out for the benefactor who owns this location to profit from it. Regardless, it appears to have been attacked by some sort of rogue mercenary group or pirate faction. The following positions are of importance. ERCS has a base located at the flagged marker. For obvious reasons, that's not on the public maps that we have available, so I would recommend use your own satellite feeds to map that out. But regardless, that is probably where any survivors of the security group, if any, are located. Otherwise, they did maintain an outer checkpoint on the northern side. If you are going to drive in, you will have to note that location, because that is one of the only ways into the mine area other than the southern routes, but we don't know if that is defended. We also know that a majority of the civilian... Sorry, I was reading that in the bottom left. We also know that a majority of the civilian personnel, such as the workers, are mainly stay at the worker housing area. That is quite possibly where they are being held for ransom. However, there are various other small building groups that we could also see civilians or the enemies could occupy, so be careful about that. Anyway, your main orders are as follows. Reestablish contact with any ERCS survivors. Maintain a minimum to civilian casualties as well as damage to civilian infrastructure, and overall take back control of this location. Secondary objectives, if you can, are to bring any civilians back to this position so I can interrogate them to try and get additional intel on the following. We are trying to identify who the commander of this mercenary or pirate group is and if they are on site. If they are, best way to get information would be either capturing enemy forces or grabbing the civilians to see if they saw anything and bringing them back to this position so I can interrogate them. That would lead to the final secondary objective, which is to capture this person if they are present in this location, so we can ascertain more information about their operation and what they're doing here in the first place. That is all. Are there any questions?
Alright, nothing heard. So very quickly for the tactical briefing, it's going to be pretty much unchanged from what I put out. The only difference is going to be that we do not have a dedicated pilot.
Slow walk. Anyway, Sven, no, but if you join the community, which I'll go public with in a few weeks, or you can just DM me, I trust you, there is a secret moral office, and the O is capitalized for some weird reason. It's moral officers, yeah. And it's filled with Asari for some weird reason, yeah. Yeah, crazy. That wasn't even my joke, it just happened in the community.
For the off-board, we have 2 phases. Phase 1 is essentially gathering intel. Yes.
Why is the Krogan smoking?
No?
Why did these chuckleheads be given cigarettes? That's the worst thing to do. But yeah, custom AO, custom kits, custom buildings, custom everything.
Okay. Hey, so, phase 1
The
is
officer, or I guess
about
not the officer,
getting
the
information and then
main
holding
big bad
the
here
inventory,
is an
right? So the first thing we're
Asari.
gonna do,
If she
we're
gets
gonna go to the
captured, there's a
worker
bonus
housing,
for the
reason
next
being they got
stop.
civilians in there, they might
The
potentially
moral
be
choices of this
hostages,
one is
might
just don't
be
kill all the
held
civvies
captive.
and, you know,
But
try
we're
not to
gonna
kill
move
all
in,
the security
we're gonna
forces, because,
secure that area,
you
and
know,
we're
they might
going
be
to try
helpful
and
later in
rescue
this
as many
campaign.
civilians and get them out of there.
Yes, Ven, sure, why
Once we
not,
get them out
buddy?
of there, we're going to redeploy. We're going to hit that spaceport and lock it down.
And then not every little
enemy
civilian
on the
area has
planet.
civilians, so
We'll
if they
block
get
them
evac,
from
then we
any,
can have a chat with them.
evacuation attempt that they might have. Once we're done with that, we're going to go to phase 2, which is all about securing
Mass Effect is
the
dating
sensitive
stuff,
locations.
of course,
So
buddy.
We're going to send one squad to knock out the outer checkpoint. One
They got
squad for
AT,
the
right?
street
Otherwise,
fight,
it's going to be really
and then
painful.
we're going to regroup. We're going to hit the crystal storage together, and then hit the ERCS base.
Okay, so there's one.
So between phase 1 and 2, I'm gonna organize for us to get some
There's
ground
2,
vehicles
okay.
at the spaceport, and from then we will be on wheels or on foot to hit the rest of these objectives. Some coordinating instructions: don't use explosives in liberal quantities around the mine and the crystal storage, because we want to try and secure as much of those assets as possible. Obviously, if there's a vehicle, blow it the fuck up. But if we're talking door kicking, don't chuck grenades into every door. We need to be mindful about that. Alright. Any questions remaining? Alright. So, Kimu
Vamp
pointed out,
Oblivion is like
one of
the best.
minimum items we require is to make sure
I need to
everyone
play
is carrying a
Oblivion,
helmet
but
camera as
keep
listed
running
in
into
the,
more and more work.
Upward. So once we're
Righto, Gondor, I'll
dismissed,
get to it
make
after the
sure you
DayZ stream.
go to the arsenal and make sure you are carrying a helmet camera. The reason is for leadership, especially for the platoon medic. If someone goes down, you will show up on the helmet cam in our section of our rugged tablets, and we will be able to see that you are kissing the dirt. It's very helpful for us. Kimu, any other announcements?
Besides that, no.
So
All
we
right,
got
Kritha?
one Solarian, multiple Krogan, multiple humans,
you
a
good?
Geth, Turians,
Okay. Yes.
and more
Questions from
disgusting
the
humans.
board?
Were there any Quarian?
You want squad lead? It's your squad.
I don't
Just
think I
make
saw
sure
any
you have a helmet
Quarians
camera in
here.
your inventory. Just as soon as I release you, go to the arsenal, grab a helmet camera. Oh, also, make sure everyone is carrying cable ties, because like
Geth
Liru
is
said
surprising.
just now, if we find their leader, we are trying to capture them. And likewise, if any one of them surrender or something like that, we can get some intel off that. So make sure you have something capable of tying.
Surrendering or
those
no
fuckers up.
weapon. Alright, so I will have to surrender a few units here and there.
Any questions?
Probably like the 4-man teams after the first few
Alright,
firefights.
step off is
Yeah,
in
but
5
like the
minutes
patrols
sharp.
and dynamics,
Squad
definitely
break,
not.
And then get on the road.
You can join me. Join off of me. Yeah, I was going to squad lead because you weren't here.
Make sure you get a helmet cam first before you do your debrief.
Okay.
Debrief?
Real quick.
How can it be a debrief? We haven't finished yet.
Yes, that's what I'm about to give.
I don't know,
Okay, real quick.
Prodigen. I mean, both games were super buggy at release, so hearing all the bugs about Oblivion just kind of reminds me about 2013 Skyrim, you know? I'd imagine most of that's going to get patched, but we'll see.
Same order that Warbird does. I just put them together what equipment we saw. Make sure you have a.
But yeah, this
helmet
community is
camera
still doing a lot of
because you
teething,
have-
which
already
is
have
why
it.
I'm not publicly advertising it. They're not ready for that
Pretty much
bandwidth
we're
yet.
Securing the area, clearing out any.
There was a side op.
Any civilians
Okay,
we
I
are
already heard
bringing back here.
Kimu earlier.
The short range for you is 101, long range 69.
Yeah, I just want to make some distance here. We did a side ops for them on Tuesday, and that was kind of a hint about where the campaign's gonna go. I'm gonna be main Zeusing for at least 6 weeks on Fridays. My Tuesdays are gonna get eaten though by other stuff for months. I have to take like 3 months worth of orthodoxy classes to convert.
1-1, radio check.
That's not me.
So
So that's gonna eat my Tuesdays till I get baptized, and then I'll have my Tuesdays back in like
1-2,
July,
radio
and then
check.
I'll be playing ops on the ground.
This is 1-2.
Roger that. And 1-6 Romeo.
I kind of want to go and play Oblivion just to be a drunken Khajiit high on skooma
Phoenix
and
is
just
1-2,
punch the
correct?
shit out of everybody.
Phoenix is 1-2. That is correct.
Thanks, there you go.
Yeah, I want to, Sven. It's just, goddamn, even though I'm, like,
69,
maximizing my outsourcing for work,
Good check.
I literally, during my POG op yesterday,
really quick,
for that
1-1, was that
community,
you
it's
just
called
now?
POG, that's why don't confuse it with something else.
Oh,
Like, I couldn't record the last 15 minutes because my entire 4 terabyte drive dedicated only to video
1-6
storage
Romeo,
filled
that
up
was you, right?
completely. So I spent this morning, I edited about 100 gigs of footage, and I need to basically maintain that.
I'm not too sure what the squad's name is. Trying to figure that out. Give me a second.
Roger that.
And I have an editor working part-time for me, so it's like, goddamn. I
for
can't
Phoenix is
maintain it.
1-2.
Networking, the unit will open up publicly in about 2 weeks. They're still tweaking the mod set, the ACE settings, and they're bringing a bunch of stuff in through an aux mod. Because these guys schismed from another unit because of some very crazy bullshit. I won't mind telling that story during Day Z later tonight, but they're all starting from scratch.
Who is the squad leader?
So we're trying to speed run getting the unit started. They already got the Discord entirely set up. Now we're just trying to optimize ops.
Are you on 69?
So after 2 ops, at least for the main ops on Fridays, then things will open up for them. So we'll see how things go.
Taking over from him. Well, I mean, you're the team.
Here.
Congratulations.
Does this answer your question?
Alright, just give me a long-range check when you can, please.
Huh. So the plot line for the unit, at least for right now, is it's around the beginning of the events of Mass Effect 3. So it's the impending Reaper threat.
Well, actually,
And this is a unit of Spectres and other special force personnel. They're still working out the entirety of all that lore. But,
I don't like odd.
basically it's the plot line of Mass Effect 3. That's what they're going for.
Cool. I'm gonna be sticking to your hip, helping you out wherever you need it. So, but also, yeah. So.
Actually, if you want to go with 1-2, just because Cowboy sometimes.
Networking, where's the VSU are?
Okay, yeah, I can do that. Never mind. Sorry,
But yeah, feel free to ask any questions while you're here. And again, like, I hope people understand why I'm not recruiting for these guys just yet. I mean, same with the other Mass Effect unit I joined. I waited a few weeks before I advertised anything, because you gotta feel the place out. Star Sim and Halo?
10 seconds away from the 5-minute mark.
Is it a
Start
Gark
bringing
unit?
Your squads over
If
to
so-
the shuttle, please.
Oh, no, I should stop giving Gark crap. It's been years, but, you know, they've got a stigma, you know? Sippy sip and stop slouching. Go fuck yourself, Gondor. Alright, we'll see where they go. They might do a force split, which is fine. I just know that this one's going to be a lot harder because I have 2 gun turrets, and I'm not pulling punches here on the global settings. So wherever they fly to is where they'll fly, I guess. Which I guess means I should probably debug their vehicles.
Awaiting order.
In case something silly happens. Well, not for in case, when something silly happens. Seven, I'm gonna be honest, based off of the fact that we already had an Ox mod set up within a few days, and then they already added a bunch of crazy stuff from simple reskins to some armor values and whatnot. The boss unit, for example, like, we immediately got to recoding a bunch of stuff. But we literally just made a bunch of, like, extra stuff, you know, because it's Mass Effect. Things can be bullet sponges, so... It wasn't actually that much work. They got, like, we got a lot of mods going. There's still a lot more we want to do, but it's baby steps, you know? Not Gark, but close enough. Networking, are you brave enough to drop the name of the unit? Because I'm going to be honest, I am doing some work soon, or potentially doing some work with a Star Wars community. I just want to make sure I'm not accidentally working with people that are not good to work with, you know? You have everything muted in a Discord? I know that feeling. I know that feeling, man. That's a pain. Don't ask Zam for jokes. Zam is not...
Yep.
God damn it, no, please. Oh, this sucks. Tomorrow's gonna have severe thunderstorms. I was gonna plant some stuff. Oh, well. This is command. Looks like we're having some late joiners last second. I can coordinate if we've got late joiners or respawns to bring the vehicle back and pick them up, but otherwise, yeah.
Roger that. We're gonna have some ability to resupply, so we'll just make it work.
Roger. Isla, what's your call sign so I can communicate directly with you for that? Over.
1-6.
Okay. Thank you, pal. Someone remind me that I have to frickin' refer to them as 1-6. We usually do like special names, but yeah. Oh, these guys are like 42 minutes late from start time. I think that's because everyone's teething stuff and building kits officially, but, you know, in the future, I'd love for these guys to start on time. Because, you know, we still have DayZ to play. Oh, that sounds fun, Shark. Tomorrow, for me, we've got an on-the-ground op at noon. We have a 41st, excuse me, a 40K op for the 31st, and then we have Stillwater at 10. That sounds fun, man. But yeah, Joy, tomorrow, thunderstorms. Alright, thanks for letting me know, networking. That's not the people I'm going to be working with soon, so good to know, good to know. Which is good, because the people I met seemed like genuinely fun people, so. TLDR, there's a unit out there that's running a charity event soon, and they offered me to show up and do stuff. Well, it was weird, though, because apparently they share a name with another unit that I thought they were, but they're both relatively big. It was weird.
Medical assistance on your end, let me know. I do
You know,
have
c'est la vie. But yeah, I'm happy with the areas here, the internal detail, the almighty forklift. Well, I'll be curious to see what they do in these environments. We already made some slight adjustments to these compositions already, such as putting some stuff under them to blend them in better with terrain. Oh, and then I gotta be quick because Valk is probably gonna finish next week's mission file tonight, and I have to immediately give her more work. I'm gonna probably... no, she probably already has built an Asari strip bar. So I need to come up with something else crazy. Probably some ships. It's a legit charity. Yeah. No. The only illegitimate charity I will ever raise money for is the Lance Corporal Liru Happy Face Foundation. Where for just $9.99 every week, you can make a Lance Corporal Liru near you very, very happy face. I don't think we need background music for the Astari strip bar. We would just need some ambient noise.
Yes, and then change your vest to what any of the guest ones. And plus, you don't have a backpack, right? Look at you correctly.
I do have one.
Which
There's
one do you
one
have?
that says invisible backpack.
Okay. You probably don't have the right medical and all that on you.
Ooh.
Probably not. I
Yeah.
just grabbed a shit ton of elastic bandages.
Well, they did fly right
Let's go
over the
ahead and
AO, and I
get
do
set
have
up and
units
get it
provoked,
saved
so
so
we
we don't have to
definitely
worry
need to
about it
send some sort of response team
Medical items. I'm
to
gonna
go check out what the heck that is.
Liru, if you can hear me, I'll
Yep.
take care of TPing us in.
Huh?
I said I can TP us in, so you don't have to worry about it.
Okay, roger.
On the way. Affirmative.
Command, could we just get a TP for the 2 that have to go
They're
back?
doing it, yep.
Roger.
One of them has the ability to TP themselves, so he was going to handle himself and the other person.
Roger that. Alright, 1-1, 1-2, we're gonna move out along the marked line until the split point. Yellow, you are yellow for Viper, gold for Phoenix, obviously. Let's go ahead and move out. Viper, take the lead, followed by Phoenix.
That's why I'm double checking on you right now. See what you
Copy,
got.
all command.
You just need to get some. You don't need morphine. Grab your 4 tourniquets and just
Try and move with squad column fire team wedge as best as possible. Understood it's restricted terrain, but time to keep
We
spacing.
don't need morphine. We don't have pain on the server.
Alright, I just went by default because I was just rushing because I'm like, I'm
What?
already late.
Take your time.
What
We're fine.
the hell are you doing? Why are you going back in the building?
How does it work squad-wise? Because I'm with Viper.
So once I teleport us to
I
the
mean,
ground,
don't get me
I'll
wrong.
teleport
This is
Viper.
actually really good. This means that they're actually running in the buildings properly. I'm just trying to make sure they don't, like, phase in.
Yeah.
But at the same time, why are they running into the buildings? Oh, shots.
Negative, sorry. Second.
Move out along the black line, you are taking the lead.
Good copy, Alpha copy.
Viper, we have you covered. You better get moving soon. We're gonna be right behind
Yeah,
you.
you can see them right over there. So this is where we're having a long range
Good
engagement.
copy, Apple's moving.
Well, real quick.
Be advised, we are already troops in contact from the west-southwest. Start
I
bouncing
wouldn't have
by
sent anything if
squad
they
and
didn't,
lay
like,
down
fly
some
right
fire.
over this
Watch your
position.
spacing.
And they've got a drone they're putting up here. But all right, battle begins. Yeah, right. Off to a great start with the AI. Some of these chuckleheads have cloaking devices.
Start moving into a platoon line. Move out of the column here. So get online and let's just start assaulting towards the enemy.
They gotta move cover to cover here, because if they don't, this is gonna get very messy very quickly.
From west-southwest.
Roger that.
So far, so good in terms of performance. Gonna be honest though, this actually looks pretty dope. Players are taking hits too, though, which is important to note. I want to make sure that, you know, they're not just gonna, like, cut through everything.
I want to hear some crosstalk here. Viper, you cover him. Phoenix, start moving up.
Third copy, holding position.
Viper, stand by. Phoenix is currently trying to work together here and get support by fire. Stand by.
Oh, Viper copy.
Alright, Viper, it looks like contact is more heavy on your flank. Phoenix, I need you to start maneuvering to the southwest.
Phoenix copies. We're going to start maneuvering to the southwest.
Alright, so that first wave got taken out. I still got a defensive line here.
Viper, just keep planting some fire into those tree lines in front of you.
Yeah, good copy. Most of our contact is coming from the northwest quadrant.
You ready? I'm gonna tell you to Viper. Hey guys. Hey Blackheart, get your kit, I'll get you over there.
How do I activate the
Viper, stand by. Phoenix is getting in position on your southwest. How copy?
Copy.
Moving to position. On the way.
Okay, you ready?
On the way. On the way.
Alright, Viper, Phoenix, I'm starting to see some separation. Down by fire team within your squad. Keep pushing the objective.
I'll send you in.
Yeah, it's gonna check my kit.
Trying to put some immediate reactions here on some forces. I want to test how well these cars drive. I tried to make sure the roads were wide enough for them.
This is Viper.
Phoenix is currently holding position, ready to support by fire you. We're currently protecting you. You guys better get moving.
Go copy punching.
Can't stay here forever. You gotta start going.
Some guy just shotgunned that poor bastard.
Alright, Viper's on the move. Phoenix, pick up.
Yes, there are civilians, and they've been specifically told not to war crime the civilians. They're not Cat 6 today, okay? They're not allowed to war crime the civvies like last Tuesday.
in this village, so be very, very conservative with grenades.
So all the civvies have been put in like one building here to keep them in check. Here, 1 second. I need to adjust something.
Alright, good to go. Doesn't take me that long.
There we go. Alright.
Okay, I don't know who this is. Go ahead and get the field and some action in.
These guys are way off course.
Confirm, enemy armor is in the compound.
They were supposed to dismount over here, but they drove forward.
Is armed? If they're not armed, do not use HP on them.
Alright, trying to bring in some additional QRF.
Once we have occupied this village, we need to set up security on the MSRs. Viper, you'll be responsible for the north, Phoenix for the south.
If you notice they're slightly green before they switch red, that's because they're custom. Oh, Hoxton did not check his left and got immediately blasted by... That might be a grenade.
Stand by, Phoenix, match test, match test, match test.
I got the platoon medic on your way.
Yeah, so I think some of the armor values with weapons need to be looked at because they were not doing any damage. I think I heard them earlier say they were talking about they don't have pain damage on the server, and I think the AI, like some of the damage model made here, is relying on pain damage to at least knock the AI out, and then because we don't have AI uncon on, it kills them. So that'll be something I need to bring up with the devs. Use your cloaking device, Solarian. Oh, that was a murder. 2 Krogans with heavy machine guns, fuck.
Alright, it's starting to get quieted down. Squad leaders, give me an ace check at
Yeah,
table,
so like
please.
these slightly floating buildings, that's something I'm gonna be fixing with some of the compositions. Mass casualty event. Ah. Righto, Wolf, I'll read some of that drama later. So yeah, trying to basically rally a massive amount of QRF against them. What I do want to do...
Viper, what's your sit rep to the north? One, radio check.
Sorry, here, trying to get your ice check.
On the way.
Roger that. 1-2, have you been able to secure the south?
Stand by, command, currently taking care of the south as we speak. Red team is on it.
Roger that. Guys, make sure we are also assigning some people to watch the flanks. I just saw scattered infantry movement to our direct west. I saw one person moving left to right, so there might potentially be coming through the forest here.
Copy that.
Have that thing at range.
So let's try and get some interlocking fields of fire. So Viper, assign one fire team to watch the west, and same deal with Phoenix. Alright, I'm seeing definite contact to the west. So
What on earth is that thing, and why does it... That's a Geth pistol.
Confirm command, currently dealing with it as we speak.
Oh my god.
Do we have any eyes on civilians at this point? Red air, get AT up.
Oh, that vehicle's moving, I'll bet slowly.
Alright, red air appears to be waving off, but that might have been a spotter, so be prepared for more counterattacks.
Yeah, I got side gunners on there. I am going to...
Command, this is 1-2, how copy?
Over 1-6.
Sorry, 1-6. 1-6-1-2, be advised. I have 15 prisoners on the south end of the worker housing. How copy?
Good, copy. I'm gonna move the Kodiak up once this area has been secured, and we're gonna try and load them in so we can get them back to base. You guys will be tasked with holding this ground in the meantime, alright?
Confirm 1-6, we are going to be getting these prisoners out of here. Confirm?
There we go.
Roger that. Keep them secure for now.
Copy.
Kodiak, coming back over. Enemy
still
Kodiak.
in sight.
Right, Viper to command, ace check, we're all green. I have blue team covering west and everybody else is covering north and the MSR as you said.
Hey, could someone please get AA up for that Kodiak? It's just hovering over us.
Viper has no eyes for AA.
Roger that. It should be coming back over. I hear it hovering right to our south. Now moving to our east.
Nope. They just point blank my ass.
Good kill.
Good shot. I literally hit the C button, but by then it was already too late. Yeah, so I do have a defensive garrison here. There's no civvies on that spot.
The field to retrieve the Kodiak 1-1. You have command.
Oh, don't do that to me.
I'll be back in a minute.
1-6, this is 1-2, how copy?
No.
Hey, Gunner, can you, like, shoot the people in front of us, please? No, the front.
1-6, 1-2, how copy?
Go for 1-6.
Be advised, 1-6, unknown. I believe we have friendlies currently on the front line. Is Viper. Hey, is your guys push way up?
Negative. 90% of Viper is at the northwestern or north side of this compound.
Break. Be advised, we have an enemy tank pushing us from the northwest coming down the MSR.
Roger that. Prep
That vehicle cooked.
All squads stay within the cordon of the village. Our uniforms look very similar to theirs,
right?
so exercise good PID. Tracking, we have 1 time drone up. Please be careful with it. I am re-entering the AO with the Kodiak.
They might be able to squeeze in. Good kill spread, though. That means everyone's getting a piece. Then we got a few people that haven't been on the front yet, but I mean, we do have
1-2,
one person up with 8, but I think that's one of the HMGs on the Krogan. We got another one with 6, but that's the air kill. But yeah, no, that's a good spread. Rest in peace.
Viper check one land vehicle.
Roger that. Good kill.
I'm gonna pull these units to that group, and then these guys on that group so they pull back.
This is 1-1.
Be advised, my red team is going to start unloading prisoners and putting them inside the Kodiak. How copy?
Good copy.
So far, so good.
I still have my blue team currently up protecting, but we're still moving, so requesting any cover you can provide.
Good copy. I'll send my blue team over.
That was a det from the vehicle. Well, I was trying to pull them back, but unfortunately they're going to be a little on the slow side. Gondor, what's lollipopping? Never heard that term before. I'm actually quite curious. Oh, wait, there's 2 Geth now? This is getting ridiculous. Yes, shoot the Geth. Shoot the drone. It's yours, but, you know. There's also a weird shadow effect going on with, who is that? Steel's armor. I don't know what's causing that. But yeah, what do you guys think so far? I think this has a lot of potential. It needs a little bit more fine tweaking, but I like how spongy some of the units are, you know?
Any civilians outside of that one building to the southeast?
No, that was all the civvies. Well, they didn't really move that much, and they got utterly annihilated.
Go. Were there any civilians you guys located outside of that one building?
Where are you guys running to?
Stand by.
On the way.
Negative.
Oh, I have lambs on. That's why. Yeah, I don't have any control of those units
then. I'm gonna run
then.
these civilians back to base, and then we're going to load up into the Kodiak when I return.
Copy all 1-6, 1-1, and 1-2 will await your comeback.
What the fuck? Why do I have 4 people that have drowned over here? 4 units went for a swim, and they never returned.
Meta question.
Send.
Medi was wondering whether or not he's allowed to loot weapons off the bad guys. The weapon he picked kicks like a fucking mule, and he's not having fun with it.
Yes, you are able.
Hey, friend, thank you very much.
I mean, they could just fly back, help unload everyone, then grab a new gun, but...
The thing about the Mass Effect universe is everyone uses the same goddamn weapons, and factions don't matter.
It's just my opinion, man. They failed to feed the eels. Yeah, that's why you gotta give the freaking... The space eels need space car batteries, alright? No matter where you go, you always have to give the electric eels something, no matter what planet it is. Yeah, apart from the usual AI bullshittery, but that's... Yeah. The table that could hold the Krogan's weight. Yeah, right? The poor lizard. Cannon launching is lollipopping. Got it. I'm so glad Zam isn't here to make a joke about the word lollipopping. That would be...
German, how long have you been
I'd
here?
have to give him like a temp or something.
Man, you should have told me. I could have gotten you a TP or something. Alright, let's go. You have a helmet cam? Yeah. Alright, sweet.
Are they grabbing this one then? Oh, don't do this to me where I have to now, like...
Be advised, 1-6 will be re-entering the AO in an Alliance Kodiak.
Copy, 1-6.
1-6, this is 6. Do you need a one of our Kodiaks again?
Yeah, hey, firm, the Alliance Kodiak just broke the moment I tried to give it power.
Yeah, let me put it down for you. There's a tap for it.
I think Liru is also unloading the other Kodiak, so... At least I think he was. I saw some people...
I'm trying, but, you know... Hard for me to pull captives out of the vehicle.
You want another Kodiak, you said?
Yeah, just put down a fresh one.
There you go.
Are these assholes gonna actually make me do it? Alright. Fuck me, I guess.
Actually, Command,
Ah.
are we supposed to, like, interact with those civilians in...
Well, I was, but it's fine. I can handle it.
Okay, roger.
No, there isn't. That's the issue.
Yeah, there is. Press G on the vehicle.
Yeah, go in Zeus and try that and tell me how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that, Command.
And?
I got tied up with evacuating them.
Nothing shows them left in the vehicle for me.
What?
Yeah.
They're still in here?
What in the world?
It rubber bands them back because they're scripted to stay in here.
Oh my god, I see what you mean.
7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
How do we fix that?
You don't. That's an ace feature.
How's the server handling for you on your end?
Friendly
it's good.
Kodiak is re-entering from the east.
Alright, that's all. You can go back and play. Thank you.
Yep.
Get the squads prepped to mount up.
One 6, this is command message over.
Go for 1-6.
Be advised, I'm in the process of debriefing the civilians. I will let you know if I come up with any good intel. Over.
Roger all, thank you.
Not from what I can see. You just have the ability to, like, toggle and whatnot. Maybe there's something in, like, Crow Zeus add-ons I don't know about, but yeah, no. Usually people will unload the people. Instead of just going like, here, can you just spawn me a fresh fix so I don't have to do it? And it's like, what?
Did we have the wrong Kodiak? Good.
Well, hopefully that one can fit everyone, because otherwise, I don't know. Why are you pathing stuck?
Say again, 1-1 to 1-6,
You monster.
I'm loading up.
I affirm. Be advised, at the next objective, SATCOM has identified 2 turrets. Just load in, fast, move.
1-6, stand by. I have a member of my squad currently AFK. Leave him. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave him.
1-6, this is command. I'll just teleport them in the Vic. You can unload them.
Roger that. Alright, so as I was saying, 1-1-1-2,
I'm gonna go up and shoot that drone.
we make landfall.
Yeah, they did fly right in front of the checkpoint. Run. Because I think that's gonna cook off and kill people.
Alright, as I was trying to say on the way in before we got rudely blown up. We're gonna have 2 turrets, probably the ones that lit us up, on the east side of the spaceport.
Now you got lit up by the. That's
Once
fine.
we get into position, Phoenix, you are responsible for establishing support by fire for Viper's assault across the bridge into the spaceport. However, I expect both AT gunners to lob a rocket at 1 turret apiece. Phoenix, you are responsible for knocking out the northern turret. Viper, you are responsible from the south. Report when turret is disabled. How copy?
Viper copies.
Gonna move a few groups that are on to basically go respond to the fact that there is a hostile vehicle. And I'll probably say in like 5 or 10 minutes, oh god. 5 or 10 minutes, I'll give him a report on, just gonna remove that from play, what the civilian said, and basically tell him there's, you know, probably like...
1-1, this is 1-2, be advised, we cannot stay in this position for very long. We already have contacts approaching ours.
Hey, be advised, I'm waiting on all to move. I gave the order.
1-1 copies, did not receive. Moving forward.
I heard it.
Roger, 1-1, 1-2, move out.
Delete bodies behind them.
This time I'd like Phoenix to take lead, please. Squad column, fire team wedge as able.
Copy y'all, stand by.
1-1's in contact, close.
Roger that, push through.
Oop, grenades are being chucked.
Be advised, we are ready to push through these guys and kill them all.
Well pushed, we're pinned.
Copy.
Turret and shield. Oh no, that's a Krogan. My bad. I find it cool that they attach invisible targets to them to simulate the AI to still shoot at them.
1-1-1-2, priority. Be advised, we have eyes on the turrets from this location, and it looks like they are tracking us. Get guns up, get those things neutralized. It's gonna be to the west. You're gonna have clear field of fire all the way to the base. They're up on a building.
Oh. Where's that AT? You knew they were there. Oh, you missed!
1-1, hey, if you have anything to take care of that turret, we are getting rolled here, buddy.
They also missed!
One, 1-2, if you are unable to destroy that turret, say now. We are going to pull back.
No.
Believe Tiberius is down. We currently do not have any more AT.
Roger that. Contact. Stop all your smokes that you have to your west. Pull any wounded back. We're establishing a CCT 100 meters back into the tree line. Set up 360 security around that point.
Copy. 1-1. This is 1-2. Actually, 1-1-1-6. This is 1-2. Stand by. I'm currently working on trying to get my my squad back up. We have a mass cast here.
Roger that. Grab your casualties. Start pulling back to the east.
Now here I am trying to rally forces and now push them. There we go. All right, someone figured it out.
Where are you?
1-6, this is command. Meta note, whatever's spawning that massive amount of smoke grenade effects is really taxing the server's performance. I can't do anything about it because it's not a Zeus spawnable, so just be mindful about that, over.
Roger that. Also, 1112, be advised, we are now taking contact from the south-southeast as well. We're going to have to fight our way back through that.
I think Lambs is also going nuts with some of the adjustable pathfinding here.
Also, note for the future, we're going to need to take that 360-degree smoke screen out of the arsenal.
Yeah, that smoke is causing way too much problems on the server.
Just for today and saw how performance ahead on it.
Meta note from command, it's literally causing desync spikes and lag on the server. I highly recommend we remove that next time.
Solid copy.
Gonna have to adjust units here and move them up closer because the frickin' I'm fighting Lambs here on it. I'm gonna ask him to remove it for next time.
Any priority casualties back to that location. Anyone who is able to be stabilized in place, do so. Break.
Because this is the perfect location to push them for a counterattack, but...
Flank, 1-2 to the east. Hold this position as best as possible and see about getting our AT back up.
Copy 1-6, we will keep
Oof.
I died.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until the AT turrets don't get hit. Ah.
Tell me about it. I mean, there's only so much my AP rounds can do.
Right. Alright, Lizard, do you know how to fly?
I'm gonna fucking learn today, amigo.
Alright. I'll do you a solid. If you land next to them, I'll make sure that vehicle's invincible till you land, okay? Because this will be funny as hell.
You mean, like, actively fly? I do not know that. But you know what? Yeah, sure.
I'm setting it as invincible, so you shouldn't die. Just crash next to him. I'm sure it'll be fine. No, Forge. It schismed. This is the group that... Or at least the half that, didn't.
1-6, this is 1-2, how copy? Be advised, turrets are knocked out of commission and ready to roll.
Confirm, both turrets are knocked out.
No, they're not.
Stand by.
One of them is. 1-6, this is command. I have a reinsert. He's gonna fly you a new bird. I'm sure he'll fly it well. Over.
Command, this is 6, be advised, or 1-6 is 6, be advised. From our current pause, the current turn that's facing us is down. If we stay close to the tree line and moving
He'll be fine, I believe in him.
More southwest, the other turn should stay behind the building for what I can see.
So basically the... I'll give the full explanation when I play DayZ after this, but the unit schismed, and then all of the really, like, key members... I can't even technically say that. It was a lot of crazy shit happened.
Roger, hey, second turret still can shoot us through the goddamn trees, man. We gotta try and knock that out. Send an AT team with some security towards the north and get line of sight.
I'm checking to make sure they're not shooting through trees, so that's where it was shooting at, where they made the bubble. It has a direct line of sight, so... if the aircraft blows up anyway, I'll just revive him and go, bro. He's a lizard, man. He doesn't know how to fly. He'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine.
That is blue air inbound. Blue air inbound.
Red
Oh my god, you!
We're trying to get sight on it now. This is 1-1.
Roger that. Good kill, good kill.
You are the best pilot.
Roger that. Let's start moving it out. 1-1, 1-2. Move southwest. Let's
He
start
did
advancing.
land it, yeah.
1-1, this is
Yeah,
1-2.
he did.
Be advised, we are in a good position to keep you covered as you move. If you move south-southwest, we will have you covered.
That was pretty incredible. And hey, he's limping away.
On that.
That means he survived, right? You know, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing, right?
Now, or do you still have too many casualties?
This man is a cripple now.
Roger, 1-2 is going to keep you covered. Start moving southwest. Make it happen.
1-1 moving.
What is up with these chuckleheads constantly pathfinding into the ocean? Please, stop being fish. This man. If he gets knocked out, I'm taking him prisoner. But, he's got a one-tap weapon. Jesus Christ. Bro just went up and blew that man's face away.
We have eyes on you. If you keep moving, we have you.
Yeah, the AI did in fact drive their Vic in the water. This is, it's lambs. What can I do?
1-2, this is 1-6. We are receiving sporadic infantry contact to the east and the south, so watch your backs as
It's
you
the
cover
Krogan that could.
Command,
Oh
we
no!
just had a friendly Krogan inside of the base that just got sniped by one of us.
Of course it was blue on blue, too! No! No!
Yeah, Roger, that would be our pilot.
No!
1-1, this is 1-2. Be advised, we are being flanked from the
They
south.
friendly fired you!
Roger, I already called that out earlier.
Hey, firm, we got to start moving. If you're set 1-1, we can't be staying here forever.
All right, buddy, here's the deal. Your vehicle is still in the AO, though, so hopefully the pilot will be able to get it and come back and pick you up, all right?
Okay.
That was funny as hell.
Hold position for 1-2, 1-2, expedite movement.
Yeah.
Movement to the northwest.
Yeah.
Like clearing around the base and popping people in the back of their head.
Yeah, I noticed it. You did good, Lizard. You did good.
1-1, this is 1-2. Be advised, we are moving. How copy?
Sure, copy.
I was like, oh no, they totally noticed I was on that base.
1-1 is if able to compound by fire team.
1-6, this is command message over.
Go ahead, 1-6. Or command.
Be advised, we did have someone land at the spaceport. His vehicle should still be intact, so you'll be able to use that vehicle to transport your unit's break, as well as pick up the 1x reinsert that got friendly fired, fell heroically at the spaceport. Over.
Roger, don't worry, I witnessed the whole thing as far as the crashing goes, so I'm tracking all.
Right, 1-1 is on the north side of the compound, push again.
Over the fact that it was a friendly fire incident.
Yeah.
Command, this is 1-6.
It's okay. I'm sure things will be fine.
Resupply /
Yeah, we're getting
arsenal.
flanked. Sorry, wrong net.
They had no idea I was there. I don't think I was even within range.
Are you able to prepare 1x?
No, as someone was shooting you, they realized you were friendly, but the other guy that was shooting you didn't care, and still, he hurt you.
I will take that as a yes. Right, 1-2, what is your status?
What's the 55 Panzer over there?
Roger that. Try and defend your position. 1-1, assign 1 fire team to lay down cover fire for 1-2. 1-2, break contact west.
Yeah, don't worry. I won't tell it, but people will watch the stream back and see it anyway.
Some.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know what? I'm slightly proud of myself for having literally never ever operated a vehicle in this game. I got to where I needed to go.
At least you got there, yeah.
I flipped the damn thing, came out.
1116, we have one times hostage inside the buildings on the north side of the compound.
Well, I
Roger
did
that,
pull the
keep 'em
trigger
locked down.
move, you know? I made my people proud.
1-1, this is 1-2. Are you currently infiltrated inside of the spaceport?
We are indeed, as well as elements 16.
Copy. Hey, we need cover. We're going to start moving to
Alright,
you.
so
How
that
copy?
texture is a
Good
no-go.
copy, already have my blue team on it.
Because in some areas you fall through. That's weird.
1-2, prioritize breaking contact and getting back to the
Oh,
compound.
reference Valk on that.
Take up security spaces to tend to your wounded. Coordinate with platoon medics for any additional medical care. Move your wounded with you now.
Pick me up or am I just not?
They will eventually pick you up. They gotta take the spaceport, find your vehicle, and then come and pick you up. Same would happen if anyone died right now. I've told them the same thing, because we don't have a dedicated pilot on at the moment.
You're getting out of this time learning the armor rules.
Nah, it's all, I mean, every unit's different. Normally they'd, you know, if they had a dedicated pilot, they'd be flying people in, but, you know, if I were to just teleport people, then that would promote people to just do suicide charges and no one would learn everything, you know?
No, you're good.
We're all here to suffer slowly.
Because on this day my clan smiled upon me.
It's always annoying when you have the one texture that breaks. Yeah, so then vault onto that and then you should be good. At least in theory. But they're learning. Bro just had his face caved in. One 6, this is command, message over.
Go for 1-6.
I finished talking with all the civilians you brought over. I have intel for you. Let me know when you are ready to receive it, over.
Stand by, I'll receive it at the conclusion of this current engagement.
Roger, waiting for you. Out. Ah, yes, the sandbags.
1-2, or, sorry, 1-1, where is that other prisoner you secured? We got a second one here.
North side compound.
Oxen
About
is
where you are.
still
One
AFK,
sec.
but he was chatting, so I don't know. Maybe he's a dissenter.
Sorry, I think I headed to the wrong building. Which one did you say it was?
The one you're at. North side, turret on top.
What is your sit rep?
1-1's mostly green across the board.
Roger, what's your current task?
I have blue team covering contacts east and red team searching the rest of the compound. We found another additional 2 civilians. I've requested that we, the guy who found them, secure them.
Roger, move the civilians to the south.
Head crab shell? We can use head crabs against them?
It can be entered. The freighters can be entered, so just double tap that. 1-2, what's your sit rep?
Oh, it can? Oh, fuck. I use this as a prop. It's empty. Oh.
1, 2, oh shit, 1, 2, SL. Oh shit.
They're almost fully done with securing the area. They're entering the freighter. I didn't even realize the freighter was fillable.
I figured it might be something, but I was gonna just clear out the tower.
Man, Cap1 might be okay. 1, 2,
Oh, okay, yeah, you're on here.
Yeah. 1, 2 is still facing east, holding the fence. We can put this support.
Roger. Oh, hey, there you are, 1, 2. I need you to send a fire team to secure the south side of the perimeter. Begin holding perimeter to the east, and we are going to begin exfil of the civilians and the targets as soon as possible.
Copy, 1, 2 is on it.
Alright, they found your drop ship, and now they're gonna pick people up and then move back and then pick you up hopefully in like 5 to 10 minutes.
1116 freighters there. No, I
Roger, Command 1-6, could I have a magical Mass Effect engine repair on this Kodiak?
Should be done. Let me know if it's still damaged. It might be because it's on water, so I'll have to move it.
Yeah, it's still.
Alright, we'll figure out where to put it.
1-6, 1-2, how come?
Go for 1-6.
Be advised, do we have any current resupplies in the vicinity that could be possibly worked on?
Be advised, full resupply will be coming in on the next chalk from the Kodiaks.
Copy. I have a couple of my members currently black on ammo, so we're working with what we have here.
Roger, 2 times orbital drop is authorized. Make it count.
1-6, this is command. I tried putting it on top of a building on the western side. Hopefully that'll work. Over.
Roger, roll. Thank you.
Our poor lizard crashed it so hard the engine stayed perma-dead.
That's how we do it on Chunka.
That works.
Alright, all call signs, be advised. If you are green on ammo, actually stand by on that.
Alright, don't land those things in 2 inches of water. That's the lesson.
1112, give me a count by individual of who is red or black on ammo. I need numbers.
God.
Go ahead.
Most of my squad is orange or red on ammo. Our AT is black on rockets. So that's about 5 or 6 people.
Same situation for 1-2 as well. We are black. We are actually red on rockets. We only have 1 left.
Roger, in that case, hold position and prepare for full resupply. if any of those people that you are loading are talking, try and engage with them before loading them. Otherwise, just send them in.
Alright, when the vehicle comes back, you can help unload the captives, or the civilians, whatever we want to call them. And then you should be good to go.
Sweet.
Alright, this will be a little bit of a longer flight since I'm going to try and avoid AA on the way in, but I should be back soon with our reinsert.
I genuinely cannot hear you over the, over their comms, I'm sorry. Say again, because they just stopped talking.
1612.
Can you tell who killed me on
Go
the
for
console or something?
No, I wasn't looking at the tracers specifically, but I bet they know.
Command.
Copy. Command, be advised. I have one of my guys just dead. Do you have eyes on a one-time jam a Kedis?
Yeah, he's back at spawn. He's about to be picked up.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. I know he was shot on the ramp, so that was interesting.
Yep. He flew in the spare dropship that now 1-6 is flying back to base with the captives. Break. Meta-wise, I needed a way to deliver you a vehicle because the other one got absolutely trashed, so I used him. He managed to flip it on the landing, so I gave him 7 points for that. And then one of your players sniped him in the face while he was clearing. It was kind of funny.
Thanks, baby girl. Thanks, baby girl. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the advice. I think I know exactly who shot him too.
I would bet money it was a human.
It was me, actually.
I was going to say, 1-1, it might have actually been me because I spotted a Hulk on the base that wasn't marked as friendly. I didn't realize friendlies were up that far, so I shot him.
I shot him because he wasn't marked as friendly either, so I was like...
I don't know. I mean, you didn't unload the first group, and I had to spend a lot of time unloading them. I'm not feeling real nice right now. There, I fixed it. In the future, we can put a script down to, like, auto-fix things.
Liru?
Yeah?
Could I also get a box that's just a full arsenal?
Ew.
Or not a full arsenal, but I don't know if you can copy.
I can't copy. Well, no, I don't think I can, but, I can just give you that box. Can you load it?
Let's see. Let me see if I can carry it.
Oh, it's over here.
It is carryable.
Let's go!
Hilarious.
Oh, be careful when you do. I'm gonna step away over here in case you armor that. That's gonna kill literally everything.
Hey, Command, you said you put down some ground vehicles, but I don't see them.
Say again for command on ground vehicles? I did not copy anything related to that.
Way back at the start, I asked if we could have ground vehicles for Phase 2.
I didn't hear the Phase 2 part. I just know there's ground vehicles back at base.
Yeah, roger, but I'm not seeing any. I think my Oxmod is busted.
There's literally 2 right behind you, so, yeah, you might be busted.
My Oxmod is busted. I got nothing behind me.
That's unfortunate.
Do we need ground vehicles?
Affirm, most of Phase 2 is supposed to be ground vehicles. But just to expedite, we'll just stick with the Kodiak.
I would say we can quote.
Well, the reason is they updated the Oxmod today to add stuff. Even though they said not to do that because of issues that might come up like this, and so I'm just kind of like, not my circus, not my monkeys.
How copy?
Go ahead.
That
Be advised, we
is
do
the
have
scariest
one
fucking thing I've
currently
ever seen.
Garrisoned at our old LZ. How copy?
Roger. Are you certain it's a tank?
From what I've heard, from
It flooded its engine.
a SUAV operator, A from it as a tank?
Because
Roger
the
all.
drivers don't know how to drive.
I'm going to steer clear of it then, and I'm going to land the Kodiak with resupply around the same area that I loaded up the civilians. Be advised, I cannot land in the water or the engine will break.
166, be advised. I'm looking at the heat signature now from the drone. Be advised, it is disabled. You are good to stay on that waterfront for now.
Roger that. I'm going to give it a bit of a berth anyways because I took some AA fire on my way out and it made me very unhappy.
Yeah, the issue is it's here. I'll be nice because it doesn't really have a good angle to hit them, but definitely in the future there needs to be more than a there needs to be a dedicated pilot for this amount of people, because otherwise it's slow like this. Yeah, there's a few Geth players. This is meant to be around the events of Mass Effect, beginning of Mass Effect 3. At least lore-wise.
It's a good thing these rails are made with industrial-grade titanium and can withstand the landing of a Kodiak.
I thought Kodiak was pretty light.
This gives me such big fucking anxiety, not gonna lie. Like, I feel like it might explode. Why would they park there? Because landing it in this 1 inch of water will kill the engine. Because the game is really weird. That's the only place they can land it.
1116.
Because I didn't realize the hitboxes for these things were ass.
1116, correct. The resupply is in the form of a weapons rack that is now by the Kodiak.
Good copy.
So if anything, that's a better LZ choice than
about
most.
The parking job, if I landed anywhere on the water, I'd get a red engine. So, don't question it.
And then, yeah, this texture's bugged, so we're never going to use that one again. It's just a giant hexagon. Like, it works in 90% of the areas, but where we lined them up, it didn't.
All right,
I mean, that works.
The, arsenal box at one time. 1-1, you go first by fire team, and then 1-2 by fire team, and then let me know when everyone is all up.
Can they just not use the... Like, these walkways are fine. I don't know why they're vaulting over these. Like, what are you doing? How did you get in there, though? It's fenced off.
Liru, your alternative Zeus is putting down ground vehicles for us.
A-Firm, I hope you can see them.
Fuck you.
Wait, no, shit. Okay, we're just gonna fix you, buddy. Okay, you're hurting my soul. All right.
1-1, please let me know when
You're
you are
hurting
resupply
my
complete.
soul.
1-2, hold security.
You can't get out of the box. One six. This is command. Over.
Command 1-6.
I have additional intel to provide. I'm still waiting on you to state that you're ready for it. Over.
Roger. Apologies. Go ahead.
All right. From what I have gathered from both the captives as well as the one break, the one captured member of the Merc group, it appears their leader is referred to as a she, so that could be a Turian female, human female, break. I don't have a location yet, so we're going to have to either capture additional forces or civies or something but the enemy composition appears to have at least 2 or 3 aircraft, a few statics at the outer checkpoint, spaceport, and the ERCS base that used to be part of the security group but might have been commandeered. Break. And there are, in fact, ERCS survivors somewhere being held at the base. Pockets of civilians are also all around, more than likely captured. There's also 4 IFVs around the AO, according to eyewitness reports, but no more. How copy?
Good copy on all. 1112, confirm receipt.
That's 1.
1 copies.
Second one was
Stand
over
by.
there.
Whoa, okay, never mind.
Third one should be in here, and then I got the remaining air vehicles in here as well.
Say again?
Somebody just gave me a 1-2 copies, so never mind.
Roger. Make sure you disseminate that. Let them know, especially that there's civilians in the area.
This is going to go for at
that,
least another hour at their rate.
There's potential armor around still, as well as air. 1-1, have you finished resupply?
Yeah, 1-1-1-2, this is, sorry, 1-1, this is 1-2. Am I good to go in the arsenal, or what's going on?
Yep, sorry, we're all finished resupply.
Alright, 1-2, start sending out people to resupply. Try and expedite. Just send your whole squad.
Jesus.
Uh, 1-1-1-2, how many people do you have?
Assuming that a 1-times German gunner is with me, I have standby break. Currently 9 individuals.
Roger, 1-1.
Go for 1-1.
How many individuals do you have in your squad currently?
Wait, 1.
Normally, if this wasn't like the D-Day for their unit of like, you know, getting shit started, I would be mobilizing some sort of counterattack with these
two members
units,
of your
but
team who are confident in operating an armed vehicle. You guys will be taking the armed APC in addition to one of the ground APCs to transport your squad. 1-1, you will be
fuck
taking
it, where's
the
the
other
side
APC
door
and
gunner?
platoon will attach to you.
I just
Stand
remembered, I'm
by
actually not that
for
nice.
marked plan.
1-1 copies.
Silly me, I thought I had a conscience for a second.
Plan is as follows. Break. 1-1, you will be responsible for pushing through the southern garrisoned area before pushing down to the strip mine. 1-2. Break. Red air, heard. Inbound from south. Get AA up. For the love of God, we just got resupply. Someone has to have an AA rocket.
You would think.
AA got knocked.
This is 1-2, negative hit.
Ow, my face.
Roger. That's a splash. Alright, 1-2, what is your status on resupply?
I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just having the AI do it. And if the AI knock a dude, then cool. But yeah, that's another thing. They need to have more dedicated AT.
Confirm.
Alright, mount up, move out. 1-2, in case you didn't get your plan, you are going to move with the armed vehicle along the orange phase line. You will destroy the garrison area along with the vehicle, detach your armed APC to destroy the tank in the vicinity of LZ fire, and then dismount and engage LZ or outer checkpoint. How copy?
Yeah, right. At least they didn't deploy the smoke
Copy,
circle.
1-6.
Here, I'm actually gonna go into their admin channel and just write all this down because, you know, this is gonna be a slow op, so I want to make sure, like, at debrief I can immediately get stuff handled. Alright, disable the smoke circle.
Or break 1-2, you are good to begin your movement.
Copy, 1-2, beginning movement.
Hey, be advised you will have Echo 6 with you, but you will not have any platoon element with you.
Alright, here, chat, help me out here.
Just as a reminder,
disable the
everyone,
smoke
phase lines are
the
at
smoke
squad
circle
leader's
bullshit.
discretion. They
They need a
represent
dedicated
general
pilot for the
trends
operations.
of
That one
movement. They are
hexagon
not
texture
to
at
be
the
followed
spaceport is bugged, and we
exactly.
should
Use your
blacklist it.
discretion.
And then they should really have, what, 2 AT gunners per squad or something? What other things have happened in this op? Hold on. Potentially have the Ox mod look at the ground and air vehicles. And the fact that they get their engines destroyed if they land on
Contact,
1 or 2
right
inches
side,
of water.
Breaking through.
Roger, these are the garrisoned areas I was talking about. This is your first area to clear. We're right on top of it.
Yep, we are currently having some issues,
All
so
right,
we're
delete them
trying to
later.
get out of here real quick.
So, another thing to consider is they have active satellite feed. Did this squad literally, like, come in and drown? That's amazing.
1-2, 1-6, be advised, requesting a...
My AI are perfectly wonderful with it. Well, it's lambs, that's why.
If you have a engineer, I need to mail me over...
Don't get me wrong, lambs is a great AI mod, but for Zeusing, it's a massive pain in the ass.
Unknown if either squad has an engineer.
Sorry, never mind. Mr. Corman, we're gonna...
Bro just got hammered.
Be advised, platoon element has a 1x individual with engineer perms. What's they needed for?
This is 1-1, we have civilians on our side.
Roger.
Break, all call signs be advised, this is 6. Call for me if you need any kind of repairs. I do have engineer perms.
Some guns are behaving weird with ballistics. Perhaps relying on pain damage to do actual damage, question mark. Because I'm not using any, like, custom armors or anything. This is all, like, vanilla. Just weird how this is all playing out, you know? Alright, now that they've actually gotten a foothold, let me go ahead.
1116. Go ahead and proceed on foot when rallied to the next objective. I'm going to casevac the prisoners back to the spaceport with the APC.
Cowboy has no idea he's getting shot at from over here.
Unknown, break. One, two, what is your sit rep?
Stand by.
I'm gonna have him ask if people still had grass. I don't know. For Mass Effect, I don't think units should be dying in 1 to 2 hits. I think everyone should be a little bit spongy. You know, at least like 4. What do you guys think? Because again, that's from me observing playthroughs of Mass Effects. So I feel like that's like the norm, you know? They need to take a few shots. But what do you guys think? Like, am I wrong on that regard? Oh god, the Krogan's on the table again.
Step off.
Stand by 1-1. I'm... Stand by.
Command 1-6, we touched the water with the APC and the engine broke. Is it possible that we could get a repair?
Stand by, let me move it forward slightly. I'm already gonna put a note about that. Maybe we can fix it with our Oxmod brake. Roger, okay, I see which one we are referring to. Should be fixed.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, so ballistics are even then, which again, I kind of like, because when you have this big of a group of infantry, you need to make things bullet spongy, little bullet spongy.
Sorry, 1-6, 1-2.
And if that's tied to the game itself, then yeah, that should be fine.
Go for 1-6.
Yeah, these are the only buildings that don't have furniture, because I put them down before I handed it to Valk and said, hey, like...
Permission to deploy my blue team and break.
Can you do XYZ for me, buddy? Must be built by Apple. Yeah, right.
Say again, 1-2?
You really cannot see that. Well, you kind of can.
1-6, permission to move my blue team and engage east-northeast.
I hear it.
1-2, you have permission. You don't need my permission for stuff like that.
These guys are also rare. They're literally snipers that I don't have them in the general infantry units.
Orders stand.
I don't hear it anymore, so I think he moved it. I was coming to kill
1-1 to command.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he blew it off, yep.
No, sorry, Liru command.
Send message.
Steeler is reporting that on his end, Crackhammer and Get 6606 are head bugged for him. He's wondering if there's any way of fixing it.
They'd have to do the Ace head bug fix or reset their animations. From the Zeus side, unless it's happening on my end, I can't fix it for him. How copy?
Good copy, thank you very much.
I have a turret up here, but... Well, actually, hold on. Can I carry this? No?
Okay! Suppressing!
I have an idea.
Okay! Suppressing!
Eh.
Yeah!
What the fuck is the human doing? Ouch. He's super happy, yeah.
1-2, 1-6, how copy? Stand by, break.
Ooh. Crawl, Krogan, crawl! No, the Krogan!
mass cast on blue's position. 1-2's position, excuse me.
Brutality.
Right, 1116, we're beginning our movement.
Bro's doing it with one hand. He's literally lifting his hand up going, where are you? Where is your firepower now?
Strip mine, please.
Cowboy became Dolphin Boy. Still going one-handed. I think that's the reload animation. This is command. We have reinserts back at base. Over.
Roger, we don't have any aviation assets at this time. Could you just notionally reinsert them to the spaceport and they can walk it up?
I would prefer not to, because that's going to instill people to just run in and die and get a free TP. Is there any way we can have someone fly? Over.
Roger. Stand by.
I know what you're gonna ask.
I'm heavily against that, because then it becomes a meme super fucking quickly, and I don't. With all the resources I've invested in this, I'm not allowing for that. That's one of my hard lines, I'm sorry. Oh, they got the regen field, too. I think they sniped the gunner off of that position. Oh, yeah, I know, like, a video game like Mass Effect isn't going to translate the same, you know, into Arma, but, you know, it... Again, as long as it's supposed to be sponge, then let it be sponge.
16, this is 1-1, we've reached the strip mine and we're starting to clear.
Roger that. 1-2, continue assault on the checkpoint.
Then they just called for resupply of some sort. A little helicopter. What the fuck? Slightly annoying, alright. Hoxton, go on yelling when you're ready to go. I guess I'll fly you in.
Returning to base for reinserts, 17.
No, disregard. They're grabbing someone to grab it. Alright, cool. Never mind, there's a bird coming back. How are we doing so far? Again, really even kill spread.
This is 1-2. We are moving on your position. I'm currently down. Stand by. I'm currently down. I have active members. We're moving to do a support by fire on your pause.
My engine! Hover, go! Go, hover mode, go!
1-2, be advised your reinserts should be in shortly.
Copy 1-6, thank you.
Go, 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 go. Hide. Hide, you mongrel, hide. They're coming to get you. This is a random dude. And then suddenly this man did not want to be a bandit anymore.
One 6, I think we have a guy in a tree.
Be advised, 1-2, I think some of your guys left. There's only one reinsert back at base.
Hey, firm, yeah, 1-6. Unfortunately, I had 2 members of my team leave.
This is command clarifying that there was only one person that ever spawned back here. Those other 2 left earlier in the operation, probably before 10 o'clock. Over.
Copy, thank you, command, appreciate it.
Clarifying, they didn't leave because they weren't able to be reinserted. They left earlier as people were building up over there. I noticed that and timed it.
Green Air, reapproaching from the east.
One 6, this is command. I'm gonna begin working on the additional captive you brought in. I will let you know if he has any additional intel. Over.
Roger that.
1-6.
So this will reveal that it's an Asari.
Captives in the building, prefab building south side of the
And if they get one more guy, then
I'll bring the Kodiak over shortly to load them up. See if any of them are willing to talk.
I'll let them know what the location is.
Good copy.
1-2, could you pop blue smoke? Oh, seeing everyone is back at the strip mine.
Set T-FAR for curators settings.
Alright, be advised, once this reinsert has been dropped off and all the captives are loaded, begin moving out via vehicle towards the Crystal Mine Depot. Have that armed vehicle take point and everyone else fall in behind.
I'm making a list to put in the admin chat. Alright, I'm gonna start rallying units here.
On the way! On the way! On the way!
Right, 1-6, we loading in the Kodiak. The civvies, that is.
Yes, load them in. I'll take them back to base. You guys expedite your movement. 1-7 still has operational field command. Expedite movement to the crystal storage, breach and clear it, and then move up to ERCS base.
Oh, shit. Trying to run these units out over to the base.
Hey, what's the deal with those civvies?
No one saw that. 1-1 has pacified the civilians. They're fine. They're totally fine.
Why are there dead civvies, guys? You were doing so.
I'll see about getting the medical back at base.
Why are they dead?
Pacified.
Right. Clarification for 1-1. We're begin pushing south towards the marked positions on map.
A firm. Load up and move out.
Okay, so it won't be a perfect score.
1-1, this is 1-2. Those civvies died by Merc hands?
They died by Merc hands. Alright, yeah. Technically, I don't have any witnesses.
A misclick when trying to release the prisoner.
Misclick. Yeah, alright, yeah, okay. Alright, yeah.
Yeah, Roger. We'll just
likely
we'll get
story.
back at the base.
Likely story. 1-6, this is command. Message over.
Go ahead.
Be advised, interrogating the second prisoner. We are looking for an Asari. Apparently, that is the person in charge of the group. I don't have anything beyond that. If you capture more people, I might be able to get you more intel, though. Over.
Roger that. I got 3 more landing right now, but be advised they are going to need medical attention back at base. If you could arrange that for them.
Roger. I have a funny idea.
1-2, this is 1-1. We're going to start moving southwest towards those buildings. Mark positions.
Stand by. 1-2, this is 1-6, this is 1-2. I'm sending 4 time squad members heading over south to, heading over east to go to the garrison building that just blew up by an RCXD. 4 time squad members. I copy.
Roger that.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Do both squads still have their APCs?
1-1 to 1-6. You stole ours.
Affirm, but I gave it back.
We started moving on foot. Those were our last orders.
Yes, but I did say, quote, you guys can take your APC back. Platoon is moving on foot. There's just some comms breakdowns going on. I'm a blame Team Speak on this
I've noticed. I'm saving it for debrief.
1-6, this is command. Be advised, you brought 3 people back. One of them's okay. The other one was a human, so naturally there was nothing I could do for him. Krogan, that you brought back, has some critical head trauma. I am attempting to keep him alive. Over.
All call signs, we have accurately get our vehicles back to us. Do not need to run to go get them.
Roger. Viper's already moved out on foot, so that is fine.
1-1, this is 1-2.
There's
Are you guys
nothing
moving
I could
on
do
foot
for
to
the
the
human.
ERCS base? We are still back at the strip mine.
1-2, this is 1-1. I let you know on the radio that we were moving down.
Copy, yeah.
Oh, why is there no one on this turret?
Stand by.
Alright, hey, break. Let's just do this. 1-1, you're already halfway there. Move to that southern shore in front of you and try and lay down fire on the crystal storage facility from across the lake. You'll be supported by fire.
It was
1-2, mount up, take that armed APC as well as one of the transport APCs, rapidly redeploy via road and assault from the southeast. How copy?
Yeah, I'm assuming they were getting stalled on the fact that the shield had.
Does anyone
those.
copy my last?
1-1 copies of repeating, or saying, relaying to squad.
1-2 copies. Have one.
Roger that.
Look, it's not my fault I was given a headless human, okay?
Building it.
All of these civilians owe you their lives. It's gonna be great. Especially this one, who was shot, but thanks to... yeah, just to have that one dead as a record there. But, you know, thanks to science, we were able to bring him back. Yep. I'm gonna surrender a guy in there. Okay, you need to stop pathing.
1-1, are you engaged?
1-1 is engaged. We are moving to point Viper OP to gain overwatch on the crystal storage.
Roger that. 1-2, expedite movement, please.
Stand by. I'm sending blue team down to them now, triple timing, so stand by.
To who?
Viper.
Why?
Is that not what was going on?
I asked 1-2 to mount up and expedite movement to assault the crystal storage from the southeast.
A firm.
You're looking a little indoctrinated there, buddy.
I'm literally lost one of my teams, so I'm working on getting them.
Roger, use your C-tab if possible. However, I did also just have eyes on a fire team moving south on foot, so they might be out there.
Yeah, I'm moving to them now.
Are you engaged?
Not precisely. We're just clearing at the contact. Shooting it up.
Roger that. Did you
You know, I'm just predicting something. I'm just gonna.
There are no civilians in our area.
Roger
We're
that.
gonna.
The buildings down there. Wanted to be sure.
Yeah, we're occupied
Just in
those
case
buildings.
someone tries to do something silly.
Buzz, be advised. We're coming in with an APC.
Copy.
Yeah, so that's gonna prompt this to
1-2,
mobilize.
in case you were lost, I'm gonna draw you a full line, reference blue line for your route.
There you go. He was just pattern locked. Bring that vehicle over because, you know, that's a friendly Vic.
Be advised, 1-6, this is 1-2, we are all reunited heading
Is he
now,
smart enough to drive around it? Holy shit, I wasn't expecting you to be that intelligent. Damn.
Roger that. Be advised, 1-1 is, or sorry, 1-6 is in the Kodiak still merged with Red Air.
Oh, I found it. The mass effect. I have a mass accelerator. That's clearly what it is, right?
1116. If you want to play stupid games, you can potentially fly over Viper OP, jumping flares to identify yourself, and see if my AT can hit the red air behind you.
I am behind you.
Good copy. Seems like you're taking ground fire from the west.
Well, this is kind of disappointing. He's like, huh, maybe if I drive like this, they won't notice me. Oh, well, that splashed. Just delete that because it's in the frickin' ocean. Where are you going? Why are you on defend only? You're supposed to save him!
Looks like 1-2 is breaching the compound. Watch your fire at this time.
Good copy. We were going to cross the water and breach from the east, north.
Well, there goes that Vic.
Roger that. If you want...
So I guess I gotta run and get up to the command position there.
Negative. We're already moving.
gonna spawn in a bit more infantry at this position.
Just as a reminder to everyone, the enemy commander is an Asari, so just be mindful of engaging any Asari. If you have any flashbangs or melee weapons capable of knocking people out, refer to that if able. If anyone does not have any flashbangs, just call for me. I always carry 9 bangs. And be advised, Kodiak is going to be landing on the objective. I have eyes from the Kodiak on an Asari moving on foot southwest.
He's running. I need eyes.
I just
You
lost
gotta
him
guide
in
me,
the
Ella.
I lost them in the trees, but I'm going to try and fly ahead of them and cut them off.
Got him southwest. This is 1-1. You're breaching the compound structure north.
I got eyes on Keller. She's got a mass accelerator cannon pointed at her.
Trust me, you did a really great idea, okay? You got anything else on you?
If I would biotic push to be mean, but that's all right.
Good capture, guys. I'm putting the Kodiak down back at base. Let's rapidly wrap this up, get whoever we captured into them, and then we're going to redeploy and hit that base. We are running way over time.
Yeah, it's because we started way late, so.
But that's fine. Soothing issues.
The op kicked off like 47 minutes late. So here's what I'm gonna do.
1-1 to 1-2. I'm assuming you guys have most of the compound cleared. One to 1-2.
Stand by. Alright, go for 1-2.
I'm assuming you guys have most of this compound cleared.
Affirm, yeah, we secured the commander. Currently, priority 1 transportation is en route back to base.
Good copy.
Interrogative, are there any other captured hostile or civilians?
Negative 1-6, I'm sorry. We'll keep looking here, but
Roger
we
that.
can't promise anything.
1-6 is going to dust. Keep clearing the area, and as soon as you feel it is clear, coordinate with 1-7 and move out to the next objective.
Where the fuck are you going, and why is it that way?
JK, 1-7 is in, 1-6 is Kodiak. 1-1, you have operational command.
Good copy. Right, 1-2, I'm going to do an ace check on my squad. Get back to me when you've done an ace check on yours. We'll figure out whether or not we need resupply. And then once we've had that all squared away, we'll figure out how we're going to move on the ERCS base.
Why are you not flying where I'm ordering you to? I'll have to do it manually. Hell yes.
Yellow at this time.
Good copy. Yellow on ammo or medical, or just mostly ammo?
I'm totally not adding this to the collection, so you know.
I got red air up.
Yeah, red air is being utterly freaking stupid.
I'm the blue team member down, but we are green on ammo, green on equipment, just down on medical right as of right now.
Good copy.
We advised, enemy is using Alliance-marked shuttles. I got one times shuttle. Looks like they're evacuating to the north. I'm gonna try and get them.
One, this is 1-2, contact coming in northwest.
Right, 1-2, this is 1-1. As soon as we have that contact cleared, we're going to start pushing on spot. No, sorry, you guys have the APCs, correct?
Sorry, stay firm, we do have the APC.
Good copy. Give me a second. We're trying to figure out whether or not it'd be just easier to cross the water.
Wait, you have turbo speed? I don't have turbo speed. What is this bullshit? Why do you have turbo speed? Ooh! Oh my god. That wasn't on purpose.
Fix around the other shuttle.
Alright, I didn't do that on purpose. I was trying to go under her.
You fucking rammed me!
I was trying to go under you so I could get away.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too. It was just people trying to leave the AO. Because you captured the leader.
Evacuating.
Huh?
It was the enemy evacuating.
Yeah, they're trying to run away from you with your turbo speed shit.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
Alright, you got a new bird there.
Thank you.
They're just trying to leave.
Be advised, 1 times enemy transport attempting to flee the area has been splashed at the cost of 1 times friendly Kodiak.
Oh my god.
Did you?
It's Liru's fault, it's not my fault.
I tried to dagger cut under her and she went up instead, and yeah, we
I thought you were about to James it, like from Mass Effect 3 type thing.
Okay, once again, I am going to try.
One, I have 1 times reinsert for you.
1-1 copies. Apparently there's somebody surrendering in the Viper OP Mark building. I was unaware of it until literally the second.
This is fine.
Roger, we'll go pick that person up. Go ahead and expedite movement to the ECRS base. They are abandoning the area, so expected low contact.
Good copy.
Command, is that you in the Alliance Vic?
Hey, firm.
I was about to light you up.
Yeah, roger that. I wasn't sure if it was Spectre colors for everyone else, because my shit's still messed up.
Right, 1-1 to 1-6. Me and 1-2 have figured out a plan. They're going to take the APCs and move and strike it from the north. 1-1 is going to
Please
cross
fly
back over the
properly.
water, which we have just done.
Please
so,
fly
and we're gonna push
properly.
from the south.
good. Be advised, I accidentally dropped off Fiddle at the old objective. I thought you were still here.
No, it's all good. I'll just call it
Oh,
over.
God, Don, please.
Roger, I'm still on the ground. I'm waiting for him to come back up. Also, be advised, another enemy shuttle is taking off to our northwest. Looks like another evacuation shuttle.
Why do you not know how to fly?
Break command, break 166, be advised. As we're passing through the forest, I'm looking at multiple groups of enemies surrendering in the forest line.
Not again, please! Please! We're just trying to leave! We're trying to leave! I swear to God, I don't want to do this again! Please! I'm gonna stay in first person, okay? I'm just gonna track you on... Ah! Radar!
1-1, this is 1-2, how copy?
This is 1-1. Sorry, we had to deal with some shit. We're double timing now.
No worries. Hey, 1-2 is dismounted and on site, ready to attack when you are.
Sure, copy. Give us 30 seconds. Right, 1116. One of my guys went to stall the captain, so apparently he's bringing him with unless somebody wants to drop him off.
Negative, that works. Still get the vehicle destroyed.
He's not in the vehicle.
Don't get shot.
Lady, please!
You were cleared to start your march.
Viper, sorry, 1-1, this is 1-2, be advised, there are turrets on site. There are turrets on site.
Good copy.
All call signs, this is the armored or the turret ACC. We're on our way. Mark out the turrets and let us know the positives that we can next.
All units should be marked on map.
How many turrets on site?
Unknown. I'm
Crazy
probably one.
pilot, please.
Hey, firm, we've taken down one.
I am. So that was the one turret there. They were surrendering! They were surrendering!
Be advised, there is a turret on site currently. Oh, I just saw a Solarian teleport behind him like a JoJo Bizarre Adventure star.
Phenomenal.
Oh, he just... Nice. Honestly, I'd do that shit too, yeah. Nothing like this. Yeah, I guess. Goddamn. They were fucking surrendering, you mongoloid. We were all surrendering, and you did this. And you did this. How am I supposed to indicate we were you bitch! No!
1116.
Jesus
according to one of my guys, he's discovered a room full of captives. It seems like it's a combat team.
How are you doing?
Roger that, we'll liberate him.
I see. Oh. You walked in on war crimes. Yeah. Yep. Huh? Some additional seeds. Peas, beans, cucumbers, another pepper, and some squash seeds I found. No, I'm working on those, though. Oh my fucking god, please. Oh, that doesn't end key, that's funny.
Right, 1116, at this time, I believe the ERCS base is clear.
Sure.
Roger that. Be advised, Kodiak is inbound.
Yeah, you're fine.
For exfil, get all of your squads together. Get the captured individuals ready for exfil as well.
Good copy. Be advised, there are 10 captives.
Roger. We'll just have the follow-on teams with Alpha and Bravo company come and pick them up along with everyone else who surrendered in the AO.
Break. Command 1-6, this is command. To expedite index, since we're a little over time, I will move the captives through Zeus. You just pick everyone up and bring it back, and we can do debrief. Over.
Roger that. Well, that's what I meant by Alpha and Bravo companies.
Yes, A-firm. I'm just calling that for everyone else. Love you, baby. I'll be up there in a little bit. We can take a small break, and then I gotta come back down for Daisy, okay?
Like, across all the...
Love you, honey.
AO as well. By the way, 1-1, were you able to pick up Biddle?
Biddle rejoined us.
Roger, good to know.
They just war crime. I love how people were asking me for moral choices, so I give them a moral choice, and then they absolutely slaughter these people, and they left a survivor. So it's like, oh, okay, that's a problem. I should have cleaned up frames quite a bit. And then we got this group over here, which, yeah.
Can you give Medi a Zeus heal, please?
Is he human?
He is gasping.
Oh, by all means, yes, right away. There, good.
I hate you.
J-Ham on the far end.
I can talk about TSP later.
Alright. So to open this debrief up, I would just like to remind everyone that the Asari Republic has not signed the Geneva Conventions and does not abide to any laws that may be contained within. The Ceres Guard have had in the past and will continue to put down enemy.
I didn't do that. I'm right here.
Yes.
Land and then kill a captive with your bare hands.
Any such accusations will have to be reviewed.
All right. Can I do a legit debrief? Because we'll get to that. All right. For the guys in admin channel, I wrote down a list of things. For you guys, debug notice. One apology I want to give is I'm sorry that the hexagon texture at the spaceport was being super weird. That's just teething. As we get more experience making missions, we'll start making a list of or a blacklist of items not to use to avoid issues like that. So thank you for bearing with it. And to the Turian I had to free from that cage, that was funny as hell, and I got you out. Don't worry. Operation-wise, I think that went really well. Do note we officially kicked off at 9:47 my time. Or excuse me, 8:47 my time. It's currently 10:41, so we were under 2 hours. It's just we started very, very late. So in the future, I'm hoping we can get people on earlier so we can start on time so we can keep this 2-hour window, because I know we had a few people leave early because of that time slot. Overall, operation, go ahead.
On that note, save your kits, what you got right now. As soon as we're done here...
Well, when we finish debrief, yeah.
As soon as we're done debrief, we'll keep the server up for a little bit. Go save your kits. That'll make the next time much faster because we don't have to put together all of our kits. All right?
Yep.
Continue, please.
Otherwise, everything considered, we were able to get the enemy commander. You didn't kill her. Good job. That'll give us a bonus for the next mission. Debug-wise, guys, I think only there were technically 2 civilian casualties. 1 KIA, he's a human. He's dead up there. I can't do anything about humans. I'm sorry. But the Krogan, thanks to advances in medical technology, I was able to save him. I'm going to go ahead and just drag him here from Zeus. Let me show you guys how I fixed him.
For real? Oh, goddammit, I told my Krogan that he was sucking...
All right, guys, so anyway, I was able to save the Krogan, so... I did everything I could. He had a very large amount of head trauma, but he's standing, right? I'm sure he's okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Anyway, I can't do anything if I receive them like this, okay? There's only so much I can do. No head I get. Yeah, from him especially, no head. But regardless, great job. The only downside was Ayala can say what she wants, but she did, as a transport was landing and all the people got out and surrendered, she did then proceed to dump a massive amount of skyfire into them. And then when a Krogan complained, she beat the shit out of him. The wrong choice was keeping one of them alive to now debrief it to me, and now I have to pass it up the chain that she committed a massive amount of war crimes.
That Batarian mysteriously slipped out of the shuttle over the lake, and he drowned in a very tragic accident.
He just left.
Oh, okay. Like, metagame question, is the Batarian in the shuttle, or did the Batarian die?
No, we dumped the Batarian on the way.
Okay, no, then you're good. Never mind. All right, we're good, everybody.
There was a Batarian in the back, so I dumped him.
Yeah, that was me.
It was an aerial defenestration.
All right, so, yeah.
I sneezed too hard.
Guys, so for the moral choices, you got most of the civvies out. There were some acceptable casualties. That was, too, I think, a debug thing, too, but, I mean, that's fine. For this campaign, there will be some choices like that, so, that's great. But if you're going to, kill off all the baddies and show no mercy, make sure you don't keep survivors, because they're, again, I will make sure your actions have consequences. Other than that, admins, I've got a big list of things to share with you guys just to optimize ops. One thing I will say publicly as a metagame thing, if you felt your weapon was, like, not killing things, please let it up your chain, because I know we have an Ox mod where we're going to be tweaking stuff. I think that with the pain damage and whatnot, like, some weapons just were behaving a little ineffectively. But again, that's why we'll be teething things here.
I definitely noticed some
we
of
did what they did.
took a lot of shots with this gun, but I don't
Yeah.
know if it's just it.
Like, some of it was okay because, I mean, it's Mass Effect, so they're meant to take at least, 5 bullets at a minimum. Yeah, and shit. But, if your gun... Like, I witnessed a guy mag dumping another guy with, like, a handgun, and it took, like, 50 shots, and I eventually just end-keyed it. So, stuff like that we need to tweak. Because, again, this was the first official op, so we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff to, optimize everything. But thank you for bearing with it. And, again, timing-wise, I think 2 hours is good. We just need to start on time. That's all I got from the Zeus. Hope you guys had fun. If you have any mission feedback for me, feel free to DM it to me so I can make the campaign better. War criminal. Anyway, good luck, everyone. I am going to go debrief that thing over there. Pay no attention to me.
All right. Again, the Ceres Guard has, in fact, put down lots of people.
So I left TSB a few years ago. I'll tell that story in Daisy. No hard feelings, though, on that one. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one. I went human there for a second. Never go full human.